about this one, all right? Ouch. You're my love, you're my angels, you're the girls of my dream. I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Your daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. How I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend wrote and told me you have teardrops in your eyes. Your daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. It wasn't on a Sunday, a Monday or Tuesday went by. It wasn't on a Tuesday afternoon. I made a promise that you treasure. I made it back all to you. I waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend Ron told me you have teardrops in your eye. Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. Your daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Hey, good morning. It's time to be on the show. And how you doing there? Okay. Give me a sound check, please. Who can hear me? Who can't hear me? And what is going on? Okay. Tell me what's going on. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? All right. Let me get me to my streaming folks here. Ah, yes. There you are. Not 4,000 miles away. Can you hear? I mean, Joe time. That's right. That's right. Hello. Hello. You can hear me, I'm sure, can't you? Is my hair messed up? Should I comb it? Tell me, talk to me. Oh, you can hear me. Thank you, Narissa can hear me. Good morning, Narissa. Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning, Bo. Man, and look. Oh, wow, Claire. You know how to make a man butt feel good. You know. Okay. We're going to get the but count, and I'm not even, then I was trying, but, you know, if you hear me say, as Charlotte discovered and told me, the first to tell me that, when I say the word but, I put a in front of it. Now, we're not really sure where that began in my life, but apparently it is something real. So, yes, but. Okay. Hello, beautiful Claire. They're chatting to one another. Oh. Bo, I'm wondering, why do you have a jaundiced heart? What happened? YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain good strength. Is it buffering? Are we buffering? Is it doing that? Come on, don't do that. Open widget. What is the widget? Streaming health error. YouTube is not receiving enough. Stream is healthy. No data. Stream is healthy. Why is there an error? It's poor. I'm getting a, are you guys having any trouble? Tell me, because I'm going to juice this up a moment, all right? I'm going to search it. Refresh. I'm refreshing. Slightly. Yet it is buffering. Okay. Hold on. We'll see. It's fine for you. It's fine for you. Well, let's see what happens. Just tell me if you need me to redo it. Slight glitchy, Narissa, okay? It must be happening on my end because it is as YouTube is not receiving enough video to mainstream. I mean, what do they want in video? You've got your daddy. What more could anyone want? It must be a guy operating that, and it's not, you know. Hello, it's good to see you, Juke. All right, you want me to redo it? You guess it's okay now? Look at my hair. I see myself there, and it looks a mess. Hey, Juke. Oh, look at air. What is wrong with this? It says, open my widget. Well, I mean, that's a personal question for me to open up a widget. Who's jealous of who? Who's zooming whom? It's still buffering. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. YouTube is not receiving enough video to see. That tells me nothing. Viewers will experience at the timing, and that is because of overuse. That's because so many people now are on lockdown again. They're all using up our bandwidth, and we did this before all of this happened. That is what I am most upset about. I should see your hair. It looks crazy. All right, well, we'll be able to see everybody's hair and whether they have it or not tomorrow evening, I believe. There's going to be a parade of naked bodies, I was told, so everybody wants to tune in on that one. Personally, I don't think I will get that drunk, and we know what happens. I get too drunk and full, I'll just go to sleep. So, show us your widget so we can work on the problem. You really want me to just whip out my widget? You think that's it? I don't know how to show you my widget unless I just, pull it out. And when you say something, you're going to pull something out, it gives you the impression that it's just enormous. Not enormous, but... analytics. Shall I run analytics? No. This is just... I opened the widget and it did nothing. Claire, do you have any advice? Show us your widget so we can work on the problem. Oh, it's not a problem, love. It's not. It's a time for joy and ejaculate. I mean, for you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Claire, show us your widget. I can't, I mean, if I get, no, see, I'd have to get up and show you my widget and, I have guests in the house and they may come in and think I'm a perv. Well, if they didn't know it ahead of time, this is not perv, this is just a, a mild device used for when you're riding horses and you see, it's like this. You might be holding hair, let's say, the mane. You might be holding the mane, and you might be riding it. See, a lot of you don't know the technique, actually. For me, because I don't weigh 100 pounds like jockeys, I would have to straddle the horse, grab the mane, and then, boom, you see? And if the horse makes a peep, they get more. Okay, just so you know. Danny. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are... What, blowing? You're blowing? Calling. Hey, Grandpa, how's everything going? Oh, it's, loose as a goose and full of juice. You know how it is. Nice crop work. Yes, this is crop work. Now, see, for example, Claire, if you were a steed, let's say, or if you were a mare, or if you were just playing around. So you're there, and you're facing the camera, and you take that, and you grab that hair as if it's the mane of a pony or something, right? And you might even have a pony's tail, but we'll talk about that later. So you're grabbing the hair, and you just quickly, oh yeah, and you're going, and you make that noise and you get it again and again. Oh. So now get up. Thank you. No, nonchalantly I can do that. We have an excellent connection now. We must have got the attention of all of the YouTube people. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. Claire. It's Joe Daddy, not Grandpa. Hey, no, it's Grandpa if you want me to play Grandpa. Hey, let me get my walker, girl. Oh, you don't have any clothes on. No, rats. That's another thing, you know, if you have walker marks on your arms or back, it's just really, it's a tough thing to do. All right, so we have Danny's in the house. Merosi. Nice. I'm actually not, in reality, I'm not a grandfather yet. I'm in no hurry. But when my daughter-in-law and my son decide, it will be their decision. I have nothing to do with it. Striper is saying hello to everyone. Claire Bolati. Ah, it sounds like an Italian dish. Could I have some Bolati? Claire Bolati. Claire, mark that down. That may be a new drink we make, a Claire Bolati. It's, you know, something sweet, something with clarity, and something bitter. And you guys can fill in the blanks. All right. All right, because that's what Joe Daddy does. He makes the little adjustments for peeps. Hey, look at Juke. Now look at Juke representing himself boldly where no man has gone before. I don't think any, well, I don't even think Charlie, who has my picture on his ceiling, even sends as often as Juke does. Yes, of course. I'm going to move you over here so I can look up at the camera because that's what I need to do. I'm going to move you up. I'm going to shrink you all. Ah. Like a dick in the cold, I have shrunk you. All right, let's see. My God, it keeps buffering for me. It does? Do you want me to? It says I've got a good strength here. I can do it again. Is it buffering for everyone? All right, Charlotte. Maybe because you guys are really far away. Claire, hopefully. Claire Bellotti has a nice, Claire Bellotti. Yes. We could start the Claire Bellotti Vineyards. Claire Bellotti. It's tasty, sweet, and bitter all at once. Just a little bit of bitter, so it gets your attention. All right, it's buffering for you. I'm going to, it's saying here, just so you know, that I have an excellent connection, and it's usually correct. It was not excellent connection when it was buffering earlier. So let's take a stroll down. What do you mean you don't think that's how it works, Joe? Well, while I'm in buffering, clearing up stage, you can explain it. Bye. Just for a moment. Yes. It says excellent connection. It says we have received today $1.1 million, and that I'm going to charter the aircraft to come over and pick everyone up in London. Then we're going to go to an island in the Caribbean. Of course, then our airfare will be used up, but we'll wait a couple days to get another $1 million. It says 1.1, and there's a dollar sign, so I'm assuming it means million we have. I think it's $1 and 0.1 tenth of a whatever. Yes, no, hey, Narissa. Narissa, you can have a cocktail all to yourself. But, yes, the Claire Bellotti is going to be, those are going to be like rum punches given out to everyone as they show up. You're only allowed one because you have more than one, you might get silly. I know I would start, you know, displaying widgets and things. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, it was just a joke. We appreciate that. You know, and my friends here are very sensitive to attacks on me, just so you know. And that's good. They're there for my protection. Although we don't use protection. You know why? Feels better or something like that. Okay, Charlotte, what did you say? My friends and I have come up with a great idea. We're going to open a restaurant, and it's just going to be egg dishes, like omelets, and it'll be called Eggheads. So it will be a breakfast place. You'll be open for all meals. So when you want to have an upside-down day, what I call when I have breakfast at night, that's an upside-down day. You see what I mean? So, yeah, that might limit, unless you serve naked, I think it might limit your clientele. All right. You're so childish. Please don't use those terms on this site. Don't. Childish should not collide with Joe Daddy. That did not sound right either. So you see how it gets us into trouble. So don't use the word childish here. You must be at least 18 years of age to talk to Joe Daddy. I prefer older, of course. Okay. Well, let us know if we should invest money in Eggheads. Yes. Oh. Yes, you know, we could do that. See, because some people would order Narissa on the side, or it can be mixed in. Okay. There you go. I'd like a side of Narissa, please. Which side? Well, any side, please. Just bring it here. Now, fast. Okay. Cliff, did you say something wrong? I mean, I was almost there with you on that. Yes, Narissa will be. She will add that spice. That takes us. You know, it's kind of like the wafting ganja in the air, and you just feel like, oh, the tropical breeze. I'm not suggesting that that is your thing, Narissa, but having been in Jamaica many times, I've been on the tea box at Trial in Montego Bay, and, you know, walk up to the tea box and can't help but pick up the fragrance at 8 o'clock in the morning of weed, like clouds of it coming by. That's what you get. We're going to take over Jeffrey Epstein's island, and we're going to call it Joe Daddy. Joe Daddy, it's all one word, Joe Daddy. Where are you vacationing? Oh, we have reservations at Joe Daddy. No. How did you get reservations at Joe Daddy? That is the place to go. I know. Well, I have an inside straight. I know Joe Daddy. No. And you all do. So when we do make that purchase, or when the government gives it to us, because they're trying to get rid of me here, we'll all go down. Everybody that goes to GoDaddy has to go down. To get there, I mean, of course. If you don't go down, really? Who wouldn't want to go down there? I mean, who wouldn't want to go down there? Who wouldn't want to go down once you're there? Come on, get on board. Oh, we're calling it a backside. Yeah, we can all invest in Egghead and we could split the profit in between us. Yeah, splitting profit in between us, unless we have equal vested, you see. It's got to be equal. The backside. Yes, that's where the teas were. We were actually on the backside. And we got fragrance. We got the essence of ganja floating in the air. I think I hear a new The Night Before Christmas coming. I'll have to rewrite that. We were on the backside. If you don't, well, that too works. If you don't do down there, you're boring. If you don't go down there. Who wants to be the first one to have the ponytail inserted? Have the mane in my hand. Yes. You know, just so I want you to all want that, of course. Charlie, sorry. Your hair's not long enough. Come on, it says an excellent connection. I think they're watching me closely now. Take a look at this guy. You want to put him on regular television? No, we don't. Aha, Narissa. Woo! Narissa will make you all stir in your seats. Stirring in my seat. Or something's moving there. I don't know what it is. Yes, I know to go or do. To go do. To go do down there. Would to go do down there, man? No, okay. It was a weak attempt, Narissa, sorry. Hey, man. Like all the party girls who go, we're going to go to Jamaica girls weekend. Yeah, and then you see all these white girls with their hair in braids like they think they're natives to Jamaica, and they show up at the local clubs trying to score some weed, and then their lives are never the same again. Okay. Where's everyone? Maybe they went to the other station. Yes, don't start on your wine yet. Maybe they're holding people up. We have a solid core here. Like the Marine Corps. Hoorah! That's what they say here in the United States Marine Corps. Yes, I know you haven't started your wine. It was a typo. We're letting the typos go. Okay, Lottie, I'm sure your restaurant is going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to come over there. I would invest in your restaurant, but I'd really like to know the experience we have. I mean, we got to get down to brass tacks when we're talking about. Look, I have 1.1 million. It's 1.1 something. Let's call it million. Sitting right here in the bank thanks to Juke. Juke is a big investor in GoDaddy. And you have too, Charlotte, invested in GoDaddy. So it should, maybe it's 1.5 now. But I suggest that we look into the who's going to run the place, because I know you're going to be shopping, you know, all the time. So who's going to actually do the work? That is what I want to know. See, that's what we do when we do these things. We have to go deep background. We have to know who really knows what the hell they're talking about. It's a good idea. We have omelets all the time. You know, we have drinks and we have Jamaican spice. But really, what else do we have? Where are the eggs coming from? Chickens. I know, please. That's obvious. But, or we can have goose eggs. You want goose eggs, except not in the register, not in the proceeds. Right. Your core's getting pretty toned. Ooh, nice. You're doing squats, are you? Mm-hmm. Everybody get your get all your squats and your cones or your cones in order, so that when we go to the Isle of Jadati, you will all love it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you will. It says excellent connection, $1.5 million. I think we're on our way. We're not actually going to make this happen, but I'm so impressed with myself that it would be called egg. Oh, so you're an idea person then, and you want us to invest in an idea. And you produce your own eggs. Are these fertilized eggs, or just you just going to? It sounds really weird, you know, but if you're going to produce your own eggs, I want to see who's basting those eggs. And I'm doing squats. I can almost see that. You're about to get your mane pulled again, girl. You'll run the farm. Thank you. Her Majesty, the Queen of Devisaville, will take that. She'll take that segment. She will produce the eggs for us. From her farm in Devisaville, they will be shipped daily. Where are we having this restaurant? In Cardiff or Carmarthenshire? Or perhaps Nottingham Forest? I've had chickens before and they're great. Great. So yes, of course you can run the farm. Yes, you volunteered to have the work done. Thank you. And I'm sure your subjects, my lady, will not mind doing all the work for you. We know personally you don't have to do anything, but you can oversee it, of course. We are creative every morning, Daniel. Speaking of that, Daniel, how are your efforts going in the, that category we talk about? Probably in England somewhere. I love the specificity of all that. It makes it seem like we're almost there. England somewhere. How about a kiosk in downtown in, let's see, Piccadilly Circus? A lot of foot traffic. Will we be able to have a restaurant at all? Are you trying to dump cold water on the whole operation after you invested $1.1 million into it? Oh, now we're amending the egg omelet menu. Pretty good, actually. All right. Danny, the man. Okay, then London, for fuck's sake. Why are you cursing? It's not necessary. Really? Well, I have both right down the street. I don't know how rare they are, but they seem to do a fine business. Hmm, that's right. So the business of opening a restaurant will keep many of you busy for a long time, and hopefully make enough money so that everybody will make some money. I missed that, pal. I will look at. They said a text or message, right? Okay, there you go. Mm-hmm. Good job. Excellent. Excellent, Sir Striker. My hat is off to you, sir. It's here somewhere, but it's off to you. So on Saturday night, huh? Saturday night could be chock full of, well, that's tomorrow night, isn't it? Oh, man. Like these work days and Saturdays come up so randomly on schedule. I don't get it. How can that be random? I don't know. You'll give Sir Danny Striper the privilege of being able to call me Joe Buddy instead of Joe Daddy because we watch fights together on the telly. So we're Joe Buddies. See, I'm Joe Buddy with a lot of the guys. Where are they though? Did Charlie? Did he eat something that didn't set well with him? I hope not. I'm the manager of Eggheads. That's interesting. The seductive Lottie is an egghead. They were nerds when I was at school, but a nerd had a pocket, protector and their pens in it. There were no computers. For some reason, we call them nerds. Can you imagine what would have happened if there were computers? I'll tell you what happened. It was a good move. They closed in my high school. They have now, of course, now they let girls in, which would have been a big plus back then. It was an all-boys school, and the chapel, they just got rid of the chapel in this Catholic high school and turned it into a a computer science lab or something like that. Money well spent. It was the only place we could go when we had a dirty joke to tell or we wanted to tell something important to one of our friends. I'll meet you in the chapel. Nobody was in there. You see the random priest in there. And he says, "Oh, boys, are you coming in to pray?" "No, Father." Charlotte's going to be there on Saturday too. Bo is going to be there as well. Excuse me. Wow, the gang's all there. Narissa, are you making an appearance, dear? I know you're at work now, but you're welcome, of course. Every now and then we like to spice things up, so Spice Girl, you're going to be there. Ooh, she's our Spice Girl. All right. Now, Ashley Nicole. Hello. Ashley, you're late as usual. I'll be the random priest on Joe Daddy's Island. Oh, the priestess. Yes, the priestess with the mostest. Will you be wearing one of those flowing robes that the breeze just catches and it displays a well-turned tush? Because that would be lovely. Perhaps you're wearing a short cassock. Because the island breezes will make you feel wonderful. You'll just skip down the trail to the chapel, which is equipped with, a hot tub and mattresses. I'm not sure what goes on there, but if I do something wrong, I have to go there to confess. Claire's going to wear something pretty at the chapel or Saturday night? You always do, Claire. Yes, you're right, Danny. Good observation. So Danny pays attention. And Lottie will come in, of course, naked. That's her preference. That's her style. You know, she wears it well. I wouldn't know personally, but someone told me. I don't think I know. Was that her? I'm not sure now. I have to check the faces again because, you know, usually I'll wear nothing. Just kidding. Nothing even better, Lottie. Okay, Danny, I want you to get your hands filled now. Okay. Well, of course, as a priest, I would be full of surprises. Everybody wants to come to church on Joe Daddy's Island. Yes. Okay, everyone, come in church. Come in church. That's what she says. That's how she gets everyone in there. No, I don't think so. From what I understand, you can be pretty out there, if you know what I'm saying, out there. And if they're recording anything on there, Joe Daddy's in trouble. Doncaster from Yorkshire is here. Yorkshire. Thanks for coming back, Don. It's the Doncaster. Bo, but you know we would be all there, and we'd love to come in your church. Yes, I did say that, didn't I? I mean, if you actually saw everyone, you'd probably leave. What do you mean? Yes, we could definitely become religious again, couldn't we, Claire? We could bow down at that altar, especially if it's serving up some nice little virgins. Or, you know, just anyone. You can fake it. Manchester's not a caster. Yeah, maybe, can you imagine that's the job I want? To monitor Skype calls for the CIA. Okay, this is boring. Grandma says this. But look what's going on upstairs in that bedroom, and this is going out. Oh my goodness. Chapel by the sea. Chapel surrounded by the sea. Chapel without escape. I like that's got a ring to it, doesn't it? Chapel, chapel, the chained chapel. Yeah. So we have all kinds of things stuck on the walls that are just drilled in and chains hanging down. So. Mr. President. Hello, Victoria. Good to see you. Are phone companies allowed to record calls? Well, with a search warrant, I believe that they can on behalf of the authorities. But I think the authorities do what they want, if you get my drift. I mean, they got to get off somehow. So I'm just suggesting that if you were, then they would be. Bo always sounds good to me. To most of us, actually. To all of us. Correction. Charlotte. Really? Skype calls? Or if they've got a lot of you to see, then what happens to Joe Daddy? Vicky, I don't think she comes across as a Victoria. Vic is fine, yes. She's not an E. It's like, I will never be, and don't ever will have you banned, call me Joey. It will never happen, okay? You know, hey, Joey did it over here. I saw him. He pulled the gun out. He shot him. You know what I'm saying here? Audra Sandoval. That is a very exotic name. Audra Sandoval. Is it Sandoval or Sandoval? I might have said that before, asked that before. The V sounds like B, but it's really B, I know. What is special about Victoria? Oh my goodness. I really can't begin to tell you. She is beautiful, voluptuous. She has class and style. And she's a friend of mine. So she's got everything going for her. You are very special, darling. Very. At Lottie, I hope to see her in no pants. Who's no pants? Wow, Kayla? Oh my goodness, just woke up. I probably barely made it before it ended. The lovely Kayla from Arizona. A tasty morsel for sure. Another one in the dozen or so, or half the, or, you know, she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for being here, Kayla. This happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just in case you wanted to know. Not just Friday. If it was just Friday, well, it'd be hard to get in the door. I mean, because we'd put a cover on the door. Yes, Victoria is all of those things, mate. Kayla. Kayla. Yes, like Layla, but with a K. I woke up at 5 and stayed up until 7:30, and then went back to sleep. But she meant it like this. I woke up at 5 and I stayed up until 7, or maybe 7:30, and I went back to sleep. Taylor's new album? Taylor who? Taylor Swift? Taylor's ham? Taylor's guitar, that's my guitar. Actually, Taylor Swift actually played a baby Taylor guitar. I mean, she would do because her name's Taylor, you know, that kind of thing. I play one because of the finest instrument that you can have, or one of them. Your friend lives in Victoria. Oh my God, we're all jealous. Oh, London. Victoria, London. I'm exhausted. You're exhausted. You were up till 5? Good heavens, why didn't you call? Because I was sleeping, thank you. Trying to sleep. I toss and turn. You know, I have the visions of, I don't think you were here for this. Now, this is what we're studying now. And if you come to the island, Joe Daddy Island, please fill her in on the island, folks. You, and Victoria, you're like this. If you're willing to wear the ponytail we have, and there we have one for everyone, so if you want to, you can try it in your room, but you do, and then you have to come down, and you see, as if riding a horse, we grab the hair, that's the mane, your hair becomes the mane, and it's a lovely time, and everyone cheers you on, and you'll see if you win the race. I'm just there to help it along. Kayla. And you crashed on your friend's couch, and she's an early bird, so I didn't really wake up. I was woken up. Did someone come in? Oh, Don. He came in with some different language. Buenos días, ¿cómo está todos, Papa Joe? Bien, ¿y tú? Señorita Yadira. You know, we're breaking ranks here. We're not supposed to do that. Oh, yes, it will. Oh, it'll have secret chambers and walls and lifts, hoists, and, you know, everything you can imagine. You can imagine what is going to happen on that place. I mean, it would make a Jeffrey Epstein spin in his grave. But it would be with people of older people than he was used to. No one below, let's say, 21. By that time, 21. So yes, if you happen to be 20 years old, you will have made, and anyone will be grandfathered in. Not by me, but yes, we could play that too. That's cosplay. So, Daddy, I want to be grandfathered in. Where do you want it? It's really not nice. I'm Papa Joe to our Spanish-speaking friends. Can we do? You could. Yes, you could go to many of the playrooms. Pantalones. Got it. Okay. Are you referring to how you would be so in your pantalones right? No, you wouldn't have pantalones. To say sans pantalones, that's a combination of Spanish and French. No pants. Like no mas, no pants. Well, Dawn, no disrespect meant, but I don't think she's Irish. Okay, but jeez, Yadi, are you not working that other part-time job you have? I would think you're pretty filled up by this time with that kind of thing. Naughty Yadi. You have a cato? A cato? Let me go check that. A cat in your... Oh, yes. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes. Well, I'm sure you do have one. You know, we have different names for it here, of course, but in Arizona, I know they call it a cato. So, yes, but it would still be there when you are sans pantalones. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off from work. Claire, filled, oh, what does that mean? So you're not working at all. Mexican. Oh man, are we buffering again? Do I need to? Somebody must be paying attention, or someone got in touch with them and said, this is, This is not for children, this program. We know that, right? A cat. That's a cute name for it. Yes, we can make it a catastrophe down there. We can make it like something, but you know, pleasant, of course. We have things for that. We have devices. We have natural devices, and we have manufactured some. Kittis. Oh, Monday through, I got you. But the job where you might go out in the evening, that job, I'm just trying to get a feel for that. Are you still doing it? Love me some Kittis. Why are you retracting that? Meow. I'm tired, okay? I'm talking shit. No, it's okay. Talking. That's what we like. That's why we're here. Yes. I've seen silly comments. Of course, that's what we're here. Why we're here. Silly comments. There's a comment someone just sent me a note. Let me see if I can change that. Yes. Absolutely correct. If the girls are naked and only wearing boots, is it Puss in Boots? Do you know what that is a reference to, anyone? Sexy Claire? All the typos, I can't. You have a Dutch keyboard, so you only had to pay for half. That's interesting. Yes. Yes, indeed. Doncaster. Kathy, the cup is in the house. Kathy, where have you been? We've been worried, sick about you. I'm doing well, and the littlest kitten and proud is now here. And Rachel's here as well. Rachel, the Texas hottie. Rachel, and you sent me a photograph. I'm going to double check. Yes, she did. I'm going to have to get that. My very good friend, Margot Robbie, I remember that she had said, why don't you put my picture up? And I said, well, okay. I mean, your picture's everywhere. Wow. Kayla. Kayla bringing it. Trying to make points with your daddy? Or do you want to get a spanking? Crop or hand? Or both? You know, I'm ambidextrous. Actually, I just switch hands. I unscrew this one and, Yes. Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte gave me a high five there. Charlotte wanted the open hand because that hurts more. Do you know? Yeah. Although most everyone here, Don, is pretty decent. You know, they get it. Kathy, ooh, littlest kitten and proud. Oof. Wow. Ah, it's muy sexy. Mm-hmm. You are done. It's a two-paddle girl. Oh, well, thank you. Well, that's very nice of you. And thanks for playing along with the obviously fatigued Kayla, She's quite lovely, by the way, everyone. So I try to put Kayla's picture up too. I experiment with photos. I don't have an okay on some of her pictures, but, and I honor everyone if they say okay. Only once was I called on it and took a photo down, but I think we're cool about that. So, if you give one, if you take the picture, turn your phone, oh, my phone's still on its charger in the bedroom, horizontally, take the photo so that it can fit in that little square. It's like a rectangle, I believe. But anyway, it fits horizontally, but if you take it vertically, it doesn't fit. I have one that I've used before, Kayla, of you that I just wanted to put another one up there. I mean, it's lovely. You're lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Rachel sent one. Yes, I know. She sent a couple. I believe, with her handsome man, her husband, I believe. And so, so you see, Claire, you see, we know, don't we? We know. Yes, all of us horizontal. Yes. You didn't send a pic? I thought you did. Not maybe for this, but I thought you sent photos. I saw photos of you. Was it you? Who sent those? Damn it. Well, I'll find out because I have them all tucked away in some file, private file, that if someone found this computer would just melt. Yeah. So don't worry about it. All butts in a row. All butts in a row. Let's see. It's the way you can get at everything, Just make sure that we're doing it tidy. You don't have to be horizontal, no. You don't have to be, dear. What is weird, hon? I'm, usually don't get weird, but, different, strange. You pretend to be vertical. That would be like this, right? Like right in front. Yes, right. Okay, got it. Or like you're thrown against a wall or something like that. Something. Some visions are coming in my mind. I just don't know. I watch myself make those comments, you guys, and it's just like, no, it looks terrible. Yes, and we know that you are omnidirectional, Charlotte. We all know that. Yes, well, yeah, we know that about you too, Kathy. Upside down. You can work with any of it, can't you? You trapeze artist, you. Please do this again. Thrust you against that wall. And then grab that hair back and say, is that what you want? Make my day. Or, what voice could I use? I don't know. I don't have one. Hello, Jubilee Lennon. Jubilee, you missed Daddy's home today. Jubilee brings us back to off of your Daddy Island and into the music studio. Horizontal, vertical, upside down, all around. Just do what you want is what you're saying, right, Kathy? Bo? Kathy and Bo and all of you? Do what you want. Have your way, because your way with me is my way. I don't even think that's grammatically correct. Oh, we'll use it anyway. So, You, anyway, will be my way. And yes. Well, I want to hang and listen to all the fun, crazy conversations and hair pulling, yes, but have to go to work. Yeah. Rachel, I'm sorry you just kind of jumped in. We were already at full thrust here in the engine room of the show. But it's good to see you. Lovely, Rachel, and have a wonderful day at work. Have a wonderful week. I know we have a nice weekend. And don't forget, there'll be Saturday night Skype Live. Danny, what time are you starting it? I won't be on till at least 7, I'm sure. I still have house guests who are very welcome to stay as long as they would like, because they're very good friends of mine. So we'll see. Dick pic, and we laugh because I like older men, not younger. What? Where did this come from? I'm just reading something and just begins with dick pic. All right, so did you say something before? Little is kitten and proud. Where did that come from? Oh, you're taking off, huh? Take it all off. Have a nice rest. Have a lovely, lovely rest. Yes. Rachel King. Have a great, great day, weekend, etc., etc. Everyone, I want that's a message for everyone, to have a wonderful and be safe weekend. Okay, what was wrong? Well, little is kitten and proud. Let's see if we can locate that. It didn't print? That seems to be an error. You know, you can always send me a text and I'll read it for you if you send it to me on Skype. You're back. And that's another fine quality I forgot to mention about Victoria when someone asked for a description and how beautiful and lovely she is. Her back. That's all I have to say. Now, yeah, send. You sent it on. Now, LK and P. LK and P, do you have my how to get me on? Have you ever sent anything to me on Skype? Here it is. Just go there, send me a text, and your will be done. And well, we have an app where you can fill out a will. Yes, no, just go and do that. Bye, Rachel. Thank you again for being here. LKMP. Maybe we'll have to have our own drink for everyone. We can have the Victoria cocktail, which is going to be like it's going to be like you're tasting heaven. So it's going to have to be maybe like, I don't know. It definitely needs to have an umbrella in it because, you know, we're at the beach. Hmm. 300 texts. Charlotte likes being in any direction. I went up too far. At your cervix. Okay, here we go now. Yeah, that's right. So, 5 smart ways to invest $100,000 and minimize risk. The first part is get the $100,000. So anyone traveling down to Jodati Island will, you know, be entitled to $100,000. You're entitled to it now, but go down there, better chance. So yesterday I did some shopping online. I have some friends who sent some very, very crazy stuff. I was trying to get one from my buddy Bruce had sent. This was hilarious. All right. You sent it on Messenger. Oh, but that's Facebook, I think. I'll check. I don't use it. That's from Danny, and that's from Eric. I'm going to, you know what I forgot. Bridge over troubled water, but let's see. Henry Hamid. Haven't seen you post any new videos these days. Well, the videos are all these lives, actually, is what you can see. If you go to our Raw, if you're interested in that. Most people do not. Let me see. However, no, I don't do videos anymore. Littlest kitten and flip houses. Yeah, I could do that. I may or may not have just, oh, Olivia, how are you today, dear? Good to see you. Olivia. That's all I do every day. Oh, my life is thrilling. What is that? You're still trying to get Skype to work. What you have to do is, you know, log on, download it, and just send me that address a wave like you're trying to contact me. Or like the ocean wave if you're trying to cover me. Or like the undertow, you're trying to drag me. Or like the queen. You can chill on a bunch of toilet seats, drinking a sea of Starbucks, talking about a dream. I don't even think I want the interpretation of that. Well, how long ago was it you and Angela broke up and drew a borderline? What is the borderline? What do you mean by that? Be more, I need clarity, thank you. Oh, Kayla. Well, I thought you were going to sleep. Apparently not. Are you coming to Florida? Hmm. Whoa. Well, I mean, you're going to say a bold statement like that, you ought to at least think about it. All right. I just sent a sexy picture. Wow. Wow. Okay, now Danny, chat with everyone for a moment. I have a domestic thing I have to do. It is change, check. I was going to, no, I don't. It's already in the dryer. Laundry. See, I don't have my assistant yet. None of you, all of you want to be, or you claim you do, and none of you have shown up yet for that work. What are you doing in the street while you're listening to me? You know we've told Randy not to do that. Randy laughs so hard he's going to drive his big rig off the road. Are you walking the dog? You know when a country breaks up and they have a borderline. Either it's walked, just friendly open, but different countries, No, there's no line. There's no line. We're two people went separate ways, but we remain friends. How about that? Whoa, there you go. Well, to the defense. By the way, Claire is our barrister on duty. I'll be right back. Thank you all. Be right back. Danny? Sorry. Eric was out at the pool. I want to see if he's all right. Now what? Okay, we're back. What happened? Who ran away with the place? Okay. All right, probably Kitten Savage. Or let me catch up a little bit. What went on here? Okay, I get it. So Angela's Scotland and you are England. Yeah, I mean, Henry. Hey, Henry. Henry, I mean, really, you don't have to get too deep into it. Have you ever been in a relationship and you are no longer in a relationship, but you remain friends? I mean, like, you know, you ran away from home, something. You still spoke to your mom, even though you left home. So those kind of things. Yeah. Um, oh, that's very crude. LK and P. No. All right. He's back. Did you wash your hands? I always do, and sanitize them. And then I put fragrance on them so I can remember how all of you who send me your perfume smell. Gianna wanted me to tell you she loves you. Who's Gianna? Oh, your girlfriend? Wow. Well, have her contact me, please. I mean, you know, we can't have these love affairs without some affair. Yes, well, of course Scotland wants to break away. You can't blame them. Wales wants to break away as well. You know, I mean, we did here. We broke away from England. Okay, Discord. You want me to look on Discord? Did you, okay, Discord. I have all music up here. Here, I'll go on this one that says Dexter Manley. You guys wouldn't know who he is. Former NFL player. For my team, the Washington football team. That's their new name. All right, it's called Discord Joe. Thank you. It's not called Discord Joe, it's called Discord. Disco Joe. Yes, of course, you all know that. Joe likes to dance. I can dance, don't ask me. I can dance, don't ask me, right? Merci beaucoup. Oh, sorry, Claire. I know that music paves the way to romance. All right, so are you on here? Did you send me something? What did she say it was in? Again, music channel framed what? Show us your art. I don't know. I'm not really about all of this, but I will find it if I can. UB40. Sweet, well, see, I would say, you know, the sweetest fragrance is you can't really, it's just almost nothing, but yes, I can't believe I just said that. Yes, well, you just said it. Now you have to send to me something. Uh, Kayla, I kind of like the cut of your jib, you know what I'm saying? So, Dexter, no, I don't do the Dexter thing. That requires a little bit of, you know, more medical knowledge. What are you on about, Henry? About, yes. Yeah, you are shy. It's on live stream chat. Okay, I'm going to check it now. Live stream chat. You mean T or what? No, you mean it's an actual thing, live stream chat. Okay. I never know where they make this stuff. I can never find these things either. You know, this is not my... Claire, point this stuff out to me, please, dear. Ah, there's a picture of Kathy. It's always good to see Kathy on there. That's birthdays. Live stream chat. You mean just on our chat here? Here. Did you send it here? Is that what you want me to look here? First of all, who would do that? Really? I wasn't going that long. All right. What did you just say that's killing you? Where's Gianna? I spot another troll. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. What is Claire giving the finger to somebody? What's the deal? This is getting a little too testy, perhaps. I'm trying to understand Kayla and Littlest Kitten Proud. It's on live stream chat. Okay. So we're on live stream here, by the way. Or is it on Skype live stream? No, it can't be because I don't see anything that says. Oh, I give up on that. Really? Claire, did someone say something untoward toward you? Ha 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 ha, that person, I'll just get rid of them. Delete them. You know, when you get them, don't even give them a timeout. Just remove their asses. They're just setting up to win a bet with their friends to get some attention. And where were you, Juke? You're supposed to be the sergeant at arms. I can't believe it just said that. Angela's going, it's us now. There you go. Wow, I like the way. Kayla, you're bringing it strong. Just like all of the ladies here have. Yes, well, that's because Claire or Kathy removed that person. I didn't see it. If I don't see it, then, well, that's not unusual, but if I don't see it, if I see it, I delete it. Just delete it. Thank you. He sent money, that guy? Who sent money? That's a good troll. No, I don't think I received anything. I still have the 1.1 million. Juke sent money. I want to know what the question was. No fair. Oh, wait. I messed up. Joe Daddy warns the trolls. What do you mean he isn't going to find it? LK and P. Is it on here? Is that what you're referring to? Say yes, just scroll. Or resend. You can resend it. You tagged me, and I didn't see it, Kathy. What do you? I don't know. When I go away, I lose continuity. So you have to bring it to the front. That's why I want an assistant sitting here, making all the notes. So far, in the running for assistant is most everyone. Kayla's making a big push today because she's awake for once. Claire has responsibilities at home, but is willing to get a sitter income. No, Discord. All right, I'm going to go on Discord. And what is the category on Discord? Claire, tell me, would you? She said it is Skype call Saturdays. Is that it? No. Oh, here we go. I see Catherine. Catherine. Okay. Go to. Thank you, sweetheart. That's nice of you. Let me see if I can find that now. And where do I find Joe new mentions? Let me click on that. Let's see. Joe Daddy live stream chats. Why have I never seen that before? I wish you guys were looking at the same thing I look at. I see a tea party. Somebody put a tea party in there. That's Juke. All right, Juke, I'll get to it in a minute. Joe Daddy live stream chats. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Today at 11:58. It is here. Okay, I got you, Kathy. It is here. What am I looking for? Catherine. I was trying to say, Joe reminds me of my third age gap relationship. Pretending to be a 19-year-old and completely confused me because he was so buff. Yeah, I mean, now you can see me. Until he sent a dick pic, and I told him I could tell he was in his 60s from the pic. And how could you so how could you tell from a dick pic? That's what I'd like to know. What is it encapsulated in? Platinum hair, is that it? Catherine. Littlest kitten and proud, okay. Now I know who you are, littlest kitten proud. Thank you very much for getting in touch. Now you should go to Skype and do it. Who is this? Sarah Debenham? Okay. Don't know her, but okay. All right, here we are now. Let's get back to reality. Gianna. Gianna. Oh, lovely Gianna. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. And Gianna, you are a friend of Victoria's. Gianna, are you interested in an internship at the Joe Daddy Network? It's really an interred. It means you're going to stay here. You can't leave for a little bit. But we call it internship because, you know, it's confusing. But because I think you're Victoria's friend, I have to disclose all of that. Best friend. What? Oh, Mr. President, my best friend. Yes, we know that. Well, who calls you Catherine? I call you Kath. And I've only just met Catherine. Encapsulated in sweet serendipity. Yes, go ahead, sop up that serendipity. Okay. 88 Tars, let's start a convo. The first came across your videos with you with that younger partner, and well, I'm here now watching you, so how's life treating you, and what are you up to? It's COVID day. This COVID, well, I'm, you know, if you're talking to me, just chilling. So you started watching me. How old were you when you started watching me? That's the question right now. How old were you, girls, when you started watching me? I've already heard someone say 15 years old when she was watching me. So I want to make sure everyone is much older now than that. Thank you. Joe says Catherine and 5 billion blondes pop up their heads. Yeah. Stay there. So, yes, I know, Catherine. If the popularity only zoomed that much. Gianna, you were 23. Oh, you're 23 now. I don't know how. Okay, so Gianna, your best friends. Oh. Yes. Gianna, are you Italian by any chance? Okay, someone say my name, person, please. Kathy's a brunette. Brunette is good. Okay, you were 18 when you first watched a video that I was in, right? 18, so. Oh, you're 27 now. Wow. So how long a drive is it for you to Florida, Kayla? Since you mentioned that you were going to come over. You were 28 and now you're 31. You want to be younger again? No, you're fine. 31 is perfect. 23, 20, you're all perfect. It's perfection. Yeah. But a lot of younger ones here. Or to be honest, you were 19 back then, Bo. Wow. So, how old are you, Gianna? LKNP was 18, now 23, 23. Let's see. What's doing, Gianna? Look at these girls having a conversation. I love this. Jeez, they're not bitches. They're all pleasant, lovely darlings. You're listening to me talk about Victoria. Gianna's 22, isn't that? And that would be Victoria's age, I believe. Or 23 she just turned. Which is it? Victoria is also an Aries, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, which sometimes it does not. I mean, honestly, it doesn't. Oh, listening to me talk. Well, slowly, she took a... No, I won't. It has been suggested that I read from a book, maybe certain scenes from a book. So if you send me the passage, perhaps we'll have a story time, and I will read whatever passage you send, no matter how romantic, let's call it. An Aries like me, and you're 22. Okay. You're older than Thor. I am Thor, god of thunder. No, that's Thor. I don't know, it's one of those mythical things. I mean, God is mythical, so why not everybody jump on that one? But Joe Daddy's not. I believe that we can all coexist on Joe Daddy Island, everyone with their own bungalow. Ah, you just sit home and watch YouTube. Well. Kayla, when is your birthday? Someone, Kayla, also on, you should go to Discord. We have a Discord. Ladies will put that up right now for you. Join the Discord, and there's an area there for where you can put your birth date up. Now, one of my friends here is supposed to alert me because they check the birth dates when they're coming so that I can do something for you. Littlest kitten is leaving. Getting new glasses. I see. Have a great day. You'll start searching immediately. Don't make it too long, but make it interesting. Because I don't drink beer. But if I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. All right, we'll do that. I'm not complaining about any of the girls, I got to tell you that, to be honest. Because all of you are so much younger than me. But then again, that's part of the deal, isn't it? That's how, isn't it? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's Friday, isn't it? I wonder where Sam is today. Do you think Sam is having a rendezvous with someone in Betting Man? Sam from Betting Man. No, not betting, bedding. Like, you know, you're going to change the bedding. Yes, I just tripped. Put my hand on my desk where my earrings were. I just pierced my hand. That's a good look, you know. Oh, that's a lovely earring. Where's the other earring? And you hold your hand up. Stuck here. You know, it's just stuck here. Well, don't take it out. It looks like an engagement ring. It's stuck right in your finger. Oh, behave. Behave, darling. Yes. I think I've heard a few before, to be honest. Let me see. I think I've heard a few before. A few before what? I'm thirsty for your sweet love. Whoa! Is that a song, or is that your personal feelings? I had to add yes because, great accent today. Yes, Gianna. Gianna. Okay. So, Gianna, very nice of you to be here today. And we thank Victoria so much for introducing me and all of us to you. Why don't you read your favorite book? Oh, you mean the one I wrote? My favorite book. I have so many favorites. Or a passage. Well, let's see. Yes, my little muffin, Gianna. Hmm. Your hand keeps bleeding. It's a small hole, though. You can't get it all in there, can you? So your hand's bleeding must be a very tight fit. I'll see you later, Charlie. Thank you so much for being here, and good luck on your quest today. Charlie's like a knight. He's always on a quest to get under someone's armor. Okay. I'm glad you're okay, Charlotte. You should not be bleeding all over the place. What would the innkeeper think? Bye, Charlie. Speak tomorrow, on the morrow, on the tomorrow. That's good, laddie. That's good, laddie. Laddie, that's a good laddie. What do you say, Oh, 007. Yes. What on earth are you doing with these women? Well, sir, I've got time off. 007, if you don't bring that Aston Martin back in pristine condition. Yes, sir. All right. Is there any mosquito in the UK? Any mosquito spray? Any mosquito drinks? Any mosquito netting? What? Be more specific, man. I usually get an iced peach green tea lemonade. Oh, I bet you can't order that really fast. And Gianna gets the same, but with black tea. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred, is what he wants. Lottie, oh, you're such a peach. She is a peach and a half, isn't she? Well, I don't mean that negatively, like the peach and then another half. I mean, we'll just leave it alone. A peach. All of you are lovely peaches. Some are peaches. All right. Certainly is peach. Oh, whipped cream. It was amazing. But she would say like this, I recently got a cafe vanilla frappuccino with marshmallow whipped cream, and it was amazing, Mr. President. Yes, and we know it was amazing, and that was, thank you very much for that contribution from our Victoria. She's a main character in the production, so she would be Victoria Principal. See that? Do you remember her? Victoria Principal. I don't know if you remember that actor. She was well endowed and quite lovely. But she's old now, so, What a peach. That's a lovely peach. There's a lot of difference between Ireland and Britain. I know. They look the same, they're different. The golf courses are different, they look the same though. You have the Irish Sea, and you have the Irish drunks. Lovely people. I'm actually what? Schmeagle? What? Schmish? What's Lottie doing? You're leaving Lottie. Talk to you later. Thank you for being here. Princess Lottie. Is that something you spread all over you or something? You know, I'll have some of that schmeagle. What have you got? You know, I mean, oh, that voice, yes, my princess. Yes, but no, it's not. It's really a Victoria. Oh, it's more like the wind blowing up her skirt. Oh, Mr. President. But maybe it's similar. I don't know. Where's Narissa going? I'm going camping, tenting this weekend, so I won't be able to attend tomorrow night as I won't have a signal in the woods. I bet you're going to have fun in the woods. Are those sleeping bags for two? Narissa, do tell. I promise you I won't get jealous. I don't know who that is, but also I don't sound like that. Yes, I know you don't. Oh, man. I love camping if there is room service, so just you know. I like the big open spaces of a suite. And you know, if you want something, you pick up the telly and not the telly, you pick up the phone. You know how it is. Room service, please. Hugh Grant. I don't know who that is either. I didn't know who that was. I'll have to listen to that and then try and do that voice. Hugh Grant for a second. I'd have to listen to his voice again. I really don't know. I know that Hugh Grant, when you watch him do acting scenes, he blinks a lot, which is fine. He's a handsome man and he has a lot of work. I'm going camping and tenting. Tenting sounds like something rude. Tenting sounds like you wake up in the morning, you have a pup tent or something. Is that what she's going for? Have fun, Narissa. Yeah, that would be, I'm with you on that one, Kath. That's, I'm not really, I'm kind of like the outdoors type if it's skiing and you're going to be in a lodge. You know what I mean? You, Laurie. Oh, girls, no, only you in a sleeping bag alone? Oh, behave. Narissa, come on, darling, you can do better than I know. I expect more of you. And that's a personal request, but I'm sure she'll have wonderful. You have her, you Jack. You went camping a few years ago and you haven't gone back. I bet there wasn't room service. You probably laughed the entire time. And Narissa, you know you can share your special photos with me. And if you're going camping, I certainly hope someone is going with you because I do not want you to have a mishap there. Oh, I see. So you go every year, and Tour happened to go that year, and that was her last trip, probably. Because you can get dirt in your nails and stuff. It's just, and no, and the shower. What about the shower? You know. Oh, I see. I'll be going fishing, swimming, hiking, and hoping you see some goats as well. There's also cliff diving. Yes, for sure. I can share some pics on Discord. That'd be terrific, Narissa. Have a wonderful time. And of course, you know, don't forget me for the photos. I like photo ops that other people have. The lovely Victoria has sent photos that are stunning. I mean, stunning. As has Charlotte, Kayla, Narissa, we already know. Keep them coming. Gianna, not yet. I haven't seen any. Maybe, no. Maybe she's been in. No, we saw her on live, I think. Bo sends for Kathy. She sends portfolios. And of course, we accept them graciously. Striper doesn't, and he sent a couple pics, and that's fine. 88 Tars, I've never received anything from her. So we'll expect some more photos coming. Yeah, that'd be great. That would be great. Maybe one day. Okay, Gianna, come on. Bring them on. Oh, okay, I hope that's correct because that would be nice. Luckily. Gianna, well, don't be a stranger. You need to be here all the time. Because any friend of Victoria, you know how that goes? Well, most friends of Victoria are nice. There are a couple questionable ones. You probably know the ones I'm talking about, Gianna. So, but you're a fave. You are a best friend. Ah, Claire, you're going to take some pictures this weekend. Bye, Narissa. Have a great time. Now, Claire, you're going to take, what kind of photos you're going to take? Are these upskirts again? I would love to be here all the time, but I have to work sometimes. Well, you could always send your schedule to me and we'll see if we cannot make an alteration in our programming for you. And you can come on Saturday night and we get to hear your voice. We get to hear Victoria's voice and everyone's voice, anyone who shows up. And I know it's a grand time had by all. Yes, do not be a stranger. But you're on your lunch now, okay? Yes, please do come around on Saturday evening. It's a good time had by all, and it goes on and on. Now, I will tell you, I'll be there for a while, but it will be difficult for me to remain for the duration. Good pictures. I'm sure they will turn out lovely, Claire. You're the subject. I am going to once again you know, we've had an inordinate amount of rainfall in Florida. It's summertime in Florida, and that's what happens. You know, people all are up north now, and they come back down in the winter when it's nice. The snowbirds, right? So when there's a window, an opportunity to play golf without rain, which I did on Wednesday night. Yes, Wednesday. I'm going to try again today. Yeah, your schedule changes. You'll be there on Saturday. I know that. I remember your schedule, except during the week, I never know. If anything, you can pop in. Well, do pop in. And bring Gianna with you. And your other friends as well. Even the ones you really don't like that much. Yes, Claire's photos will be lovely. Bo is the queen of Divisiville. And if she says they're lovely, they are lovely. Kayla, you work every Saturday night, right? Well, see, here's the beauty of that. You can take your phone and you can set it up so we can watch you walk around and do things. They probably don't want you doing that as you, I think she recently started a new position, so. No, not that kind of position. She knows all of those. Every Saturday. Would those of you on the West Coast like one of these, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to be later in the afternoon? Not for you, Kayla. You would be sleeping, right? You'd miss it entirely. I mean, Charlie always shows up all the time anyway, so maybe. We do have some friends in California that have not been here in a while. Eve Vegan hasn't been here in a while. I have to send her a note. And also Delilah has been missing in action. But she was moving from LA to some other, what she said, safer area. Yes, Kathy, but I believe she has only recently begun a new position, so. But you bring us to work, and we do have to mute Kathy, or actually she mutes it sometimes because they get a bit loud in the kitchen. I will vote for the winner. I'll vote for humanity. I vote for me. Oh, since you have that day off. Well, but don't you show up on Monday? And here comes a reverse cowgirl. Victoria marches right in and states she wants a new position. What are we trying? Remember, it's time again for Naked Twister. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, and we are brought to you by Hasbro. We've got to do that one again. Sarah, I think it was, sent me the rules for Naked Twister. Oh, come on. Now, that's not fair, Claire. Claire, come on. You have to share that with me. Favorite baseball team? The Washington Nationals. Kathy wants to be in the bath with you and Bo. Kathy is thirsty. Well, how come I didn't see the picture? Colorado Rockies, Denver Broncos, Colorado Avalanche, Denver Nuggets. Yeah, well, you're a Colorado girl. My nephew went to the University of Colorado. He was ROTC, went on to fly Air Force Two for then Vice President Biden, and now he's an airline pilot somewhere. I'm more of a hockey fan, personally, but you know, I used to live in my building with the Rangers. There were 2 Rangers that lived in my building when I lived in at the Sasanta on West 60th Street in Manhattan. And I don't know anything about hockey. So I get on the elevator once, true story. I get on the elevator and there's this young guy with a hockey stick. And I said to him, because I don't know, and he's some famous guy. And I said, how you doing? He says, good. And he's got the stick. I said, so I'm guessing hockey? He laughed. He said, yes, I am so-and-so of the New York Rangers. I said, oh, that's great. Nice to meet you. Continued success, or have a good season, or whatever I said. And I used to jog with a very famous female newscaster from NBC in New York. She lived in my building. And she said, after I left and settled here in the westernmost state we have, Florida, the Wild West, I got in touch with her, and because she said, where are you? We used to run all the time together. And I said, well, she said, you must be on location. I said, actually, I moved. And you didn't say goodbye? I said, no, I'm saying goodbye now. And she said, I have a question for you, Joe. Always had a question for you. Why didn't you ask me out? I said, well, you were my friend and we were running and, you know, you lived in the building. And I said, whenever I got in the elevator and you were going up and with some other guy, it didn't bother me. She says, oh, well, next time you let me know. All right. I'm a hockey fan too with hockey and a Philly baby. Affiliated baby. Okay. I met my favorite hockey player once on the Islanders, and if I can find the pic, we'll send it to you. Okay. Now, my friend is, who's here, he's a big Capitals fan, and we finally won the Stanley Cup. I claim them because I'm a Washingtonian and I root for the Redskins. Well, can't say Redskins now. The Washington football team, and the Washington Nationals, and the Caps, and the Wizards. But I don't really follow basketball or hockey much. Yet my cousin, first cousin, was married to a hockey player. But he's old like me, so you guys wouldn't remember. Bernie Perron, right. Bernie Perron. What happened, Kayla? What is wrong here? But see, hockey to me is like, you know, I could pick up with any team. If it was to my advantage. Ah, and the Islanders played the Maple Leafs in Long Island. Yes. Okay, Bo, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, dear. Always good to see you. Bo de Visser, the Queen of de Visserville, located somewhere in the country of the Netherlands. Favorite Canadian and American cities for me is Montreal, and it is San Francisco when it's, you know, cleaned up. I like LA, but I also love DC. I like Denver too, but I like the mountains. Actually, I prefer skiing in Utah, but you know, it doesn't matter. Yes, Gianna, it was our pleasure having you here. So please do come back again. And remember, I'll be watching you. The Queen is out. Hail to the Queen. Text you in 5 seconds. There you go. All right, well, we're at the bottom of the hour, and I've got to get moving before the rains come. So everyone, thank you for being here. It was another great, great day. And make it a great day. And of course, keep your cards and letters and photographs coming in. You know where to send them. Send them in, and send in thumbnails, and I will use one of them Monday. So please do that. Thank you, everyone. I will talk to you Monday at 10:30 a.m. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow night, probably. And Danny will let you know when he's coming up. Did you say, Dan, when you're gonna, what time are you going on? Kayla, I'll chat with you later as well, I imagine. Hope so. Just let me know, Dan. Oh, you said 5 p.m., I believe. So